Hello, this is Olga Jevtich. I'm Miss Virginia Senior America 2003, and this is Fashion Notes. First of all, I have to apologize for talking a little horsey. Today looks like allergy day, so I am very much affected, but I'll try to do my best. Well, you are here for a treat. We have a wonderful guest with us today. Her name is Bonnie Firestone. When I hear her name, I said, well, I have to complain. I have a Firestone tire. Is she from that family? She said, no. Well, I have to stick whatever I have. Just kidding. But anyway, Bonnie, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
It's good to see you. And she brought some beautiful creation, one of a kind that she worked on with. And I met Bonnie at one of the craft shows, and I always mention that we all have to patronize craft shows. There are so many interesting and talented people in Washington area, and they're doing different things. For example, she's doing a beautiful jewelry, and no girl has enough jewelry, as you know. We all need more. Every time, get tired of something, would like something more exciting and more thing. And also, you can wear some very plain, ordinary dress and put piece of jewelry, and it will be much more interesting and dressy, and you'll feel fabulous. Is that right?
That's right. That's
And
right.
welcome to the show. It's good
Thank
to
you.
see you. Every time I ask my guests, how did they start working on their creation? Is this something by accident, or you always wanted to do that, or this is your second career, or, how did you start it personally?
It was, well, I went into a bookstore and found a magazine that inspired me.
I see.
What I did was I found a simple necklace that I thought I could make.
Mm-hmm.
And I bought the supplies, made it, gave it to my daughter-in-law, thinking, oh, wow,
Did
she's
she
going
like
to love
it?
this. She was very sweet.
Very
I doubt that she
polite.
really liked it, but she's never worn it. I just am.
How do you know? Maybe she did when you did not see it.
But she is wonderful, and I think she still has it. I have made other things for her children, so the children are getting quite a collection right now of jewelry that I've made for them.
And then little by little, you made more and more stuff, and
Yes.
then you did not know what to do with, and you had to go to some craft shop to go
Right.
see other people can enjoy. Is this like any favorite piece that you have, like your children? You just cannot say, well, this is my favorite thing. And probably everything is favorite. It's probably hard to part with some stuff that you would like perhaps to keep it.
It's hard to pick what I would like most because I like so many things. If I could wear them all at once, I would. And I like to make what I think I would like, and that feels sophisticated to me.
And who are your clients? Like younger people, teenage, older people, or just could be absolutely any age?
Well, I make some wire things, and young people tend to go for wire, like the wire
Rings?
things like that.
Is this what you're wearing?
This is one that I made, yes. This is made out of brass.
Oh, brass.
And necklaces like this. This is wire
Is this
wrapped.
silver or what?
Pardon me?
Is it silver?
Yes, sterling silver.
And does it tarnish, or it stays like that?
Some will, but I always put a little dot of a anti-tarnish material in with the jewelry that I sell. And I also guarantee to my customers that I will clean it for them if it starts to
So
tarnish.
what do you use to clean it? Do you have some special paste?
Well,
or?
I have a tumbler that I can put things in, and I tumble that material in that with water into this tumbler, and there's a little metal shot in it, and when it tumbles, it not only hardens the wire, but it shines it up.
Shines. Oh.
And it takes only about 20 minutes or so to do
So how
that.
many pieces you can do it at once?
I can do about 50.
Oh, but this
Yeah.
is a lot of production you
Oh,
can
yes.
do.
Yes.
And also, let me ask something that I'm not really good about it. How do you store it? Do you have some special advice for us? And, you know, I'm sure other people would like to know how to store it, because I have in some drawers, they're all together. And then I start putting in the plastic bag. I don't know if the plastic bags
very
are
good.
good or not, or because they cannot breathe in it, or do they need to breathe anyway? I don't know. So how do you store it, you know, at home?
Well, I use plastic bags also.
So plastic bags are okay.
Seal it.
Okay.
If you have the anti-tarnish little pieces of paper, you can buy those, by the way.
Uh-huh.
And you put a little piece in with it, it will never tarnish.
Oh, I did not know that. But where do you
Yeah.
buy this?
Well,
Like a craft
you could,
shows or
you can. You
a
can
jewelry
also.
show?
You can, and you can also call me. I'll send you some.
Or online, of course, you can buy just about anything
Yes, you
under
can
the
buy
sun.
it. You can buy it at craft shows. You can buy it.
What is your favorite piece? I mean, if you can pick one to make,
now.
easiest to make, and which one is most difficult to make, and it looks like a fabulous.
Okay.
I like this one. This is silver.
Yeah.
This one's
That's called the goddess necklace.
goddess necklace. Wow! If you wear this, you are going to feel like a goddess,
Yes,
no
you
matter
would.
what.
It's
It
really
is very-
quite pretty, and when you put it on, you can wear it with,
Especially the dark color dress, it will look pretty.
or you can wear it with a sweater. You can wear it with jeans. It looks great no matter what you're wearing.
And this is actually what I can tell is like for any age.
Yes.
You know, it's not
Yes.
like, you know, for teenage. I think anybody who loves the piece.
Yeah, and this is also called pattern wire that was used on it. Pattern wire has a distinct cut in the metal, and it's really quite pretty. You can get a lot of. You can get it wider. This is a wider one. You can see that.
But it's the same material.
Same material.
So what
Sterling
what are
silver.
you wearing? Tell me. I like. Is this a mother of pearl?
Yes, this is mother of pearl, and then I used the chain that I attached. And when I did this, I glued these together, and I'm using a glue that usually is used by Swarovski for their jewelry. And when I heard that they were using it, I thought, that's what I need.
Good idea.
Yeah, very good idea.
Well, you know, always learn something, of course, no matter
Right.
what. This is an interesting piece in color,
Yes.
which, you know, with the gold. What kind of a stone is this?
This is watermelon jade. It's
Watermelon
really
jade.
quite pretty.
I didn't know the jade come in this color because, you know, what I have in mind, jade is green.
Yeah, and you can get it in green. You can get it in blue.
Are they dyed?
yellow.
Are they dyed or natural?
No, natural.
Natural. Oh,
Yeah.
as I said, I always learn something.
Yeah, so you can get it in yellow also.
And also, do they come, you know, of course they don't come in this shape. It has been, you know,
no,
it
that's
has to
been
be
cut.
polished
It was
and
cut and polished that way.
And this is like a, you know, insert gold little pieces in the middle.
Yes, I put that there.
You put in the middle. Did you put a glue?
Yes.
See, another magic. And then we have something in blue. Is it in blue? Yeah, it's kind of
That's
bluish.
kind of that.
This is very pretty. Oh, tell us about this
This
piece.
is
This is
kind
really
of-
interesting.
Okay, this is kind of a lariat.
And what's the name of the stone?
Oh, these are lampwork beads at the end of the necklace, and the rest of this is our
And you can just wrap it around your neck as many times as you wish to,
AB
shorter or longer.
that's AB glass tubes, and AB means aurora borealis. So you get this little shine from it, and you can drape it, and it looks quite pretty when you wear
Yes,
it
it
with
does.
sweaters or a dress. It really looks great with a V-neck, actually. So And then
I think you like to work a lot with silver pieces more than the gold.
Mm-hmm.
What about this piece? This is more elaborate.
These
So
are,
turn around, yeah.
yeah. This is made with Swarovski crystals.
Crystals and what?
Crystals, and these are pearls that have been dyed green. They are freshwater pearls.
Oh,
And this,
silver.
the metal on it is from Bali. And they're very, in my...
What about your clasp?
the clasp is actually a...
It looks like they're easy to put on.
Yes, it's... I'm going to twist this for you. And it looks like a flower. You see?
Do they come in different color?
Yes, I can make any color.
For example, if somebody see this piece, which is a very beautiful piece by itself, but they would like to have it perhaps in some other color.
Yeah.
Can you do it?
Yes.
Do you do like a custom work?
Yes. I get telephone calls quite often.
Like for a bridal party, for example, I'm sure people would like something, like a whitish or pearls, which is most traditional for the, wedding, to have a kind of, interesting pearls, usually for the bridesmaid, even for the bride.
Right.
And you do that also.
Yes, I do. And with this, I used button pearls. Elegant.
So what is the difference between button fur pearls? Because they're flat.
Yeah, it's flat on one side.
I see.
And you can make very pretty rings with something like that.
Is this man-made like that, or it's a natural?
I think, I don't know how they're cut. I think this was cut, but I'm not absolutely sure. I've never inquired about how it was made. But they look awfully good.
Do you also do like a bracelet and earrings, or if people would like, for example, if they see your necklace and said, "Can you do me earrings?" Because you don't want to do it if maybe somebody just would like a necklace, and have already something to match whatever they have.
Yes.
So you can do bracelets also.
Bracelets, rings, necklaces, earrings, and I'm doing wire work, which is considered something like this, and this is more wire work, where you're...
How does it call?
Wire
work.
Wire work.
So you put a wire around the
stones, and you...
and it looks like they're lightweight. It's comfortable to wear.
It is.
Very comfortable.
This is a long necklace piece.
So what do you have a special, like a spring collection or fall and winter collection? Because, usually this is, with the darker colors.
Right, something like this with mother of pearl is usually used during the summer.
Spring and summer.
Spring and summer, and this is used all year round.
Right.
This is, again, these are glass tubes, and when you put this on, this is kind of spread out. Not putting it on is
and also, of course, I noticed that you have a different clasp. Not every clasp is suitable for all of your jewelry.
Yes. Now this one.
Is it magnetic?
No, it slides. It's a tube, and it slides in.
A tube, and you have to push in. I see. What would you think it was very difficult to make? Which of the pieces that you have in front of us will be difficult to do?
I think this.
This one?
Yes.
Because you have to do with the wires, and it has to be,
You have to make sure the wires aren't going to slip off the gem or the...
Do you use special glasses to work?
I have some, but I haven't used them too often. When my eyes get tired, I'll put this.
Very magnifying glasses.
Yes, yes.
You have to, because they're so small pieces. I think it's very difficult, to do. When you work, is it most comfortable for you to work during the morning or night, or when you are most inspired to do your work?
Actually, I can do it day or night, and I sit in front of the television when I'm doing
You
it.
can watch television?
No, I don't really. I'm working on this, and I hear the television. I don't really watch it that much.
Well, but you know what's going on. All the gossip that you hear on television, you know, it goes, you know what's going on, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Well, this is really interesting. Are you doing any shows
I have,
now?
I belong to a handcrafters guild, and in
Uh-huh.
in Vienna, Virginia, we rent the whole community center. It's 3 floors,
Uh-huh.
and
Do you work there or do you work at home in your studio?
no, I go there. I take my product there, and we sell it. And that's the 3 days after Thanksgiving. It's usually a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And people, they come in. We get people from all over the place.
I know this is a very popular
DC.
show because they have so many different artists doing wonderful things
yes.
there.
Yes, they do. Well, you can find wire work. You can find sewing items, fashion. You can find glass work,
Photography.
photography. There's a woman that makes pictures of fish that are so funny, it's unbelievable. And she sells out quite often. And there's people that, more people that make jewelry. There's an awful lot of people making jewelry now. And there's people who make woodwork.
Woodwork.
Yes, ceramics.
And
There's a real variety.
how often this is done? Is it
Every
only,
year.
Only once a year.
Once a year for 3 days.
But I'm sure, you know, in between that you have some other, you know, craft show that you
yes.
participate in. Most of the shows, as I know, is in the fall, October, November, before the holidays.
Right.
What about in the summer, you know?
In the summer.
There are some kind of festivals around, you know,
Yes,
that people
sometimes
show
I'll
this.
go to a festival. And
There's one coming up, I think, in May, the Cathedral. Are you familiar with it on Cathedral grounds in Washington? They have a flower garden show, and also they have, you know, all kind of crafts there.
yes, I've heard of it, and I haven't been able to make arrangements to get in touch.
Hello, Bunny. I was just looking, admiring this piece. Tell us, what kind of stones are those? Are really beautiful. I like this really irregular style. And also, is the beads, or this is the gold chain? What is this?
Okay, these are what's called a tube, but it's made out of glass.
Glass beads, and what about the stones?
The large ones are glass, and these are crystals. They are called rondels.
What's it called?
Rondels.
Rondel.
They're kind of flat and faceted, and then I used a clasp that you pull apart and stick together.
And so this is a same color, but different shape of the crystals.
Right.
Does this crystal comes in different colors, or do you just pick the blue because you like the blue?
You can get a real variety of colors in crystals.
Where do you usually get your supplies? Online, or you have some stores, or how do you?
I usually go to a show out in Centerville, and they have a
wholesale section,
and I go into that, and I buy
Is
whatever
this
I
a good
need.
place to buy all your supplies?
Yes, and I do that about 3 times a year.
I go to that shop, but I don't go in the back. I saw just, you know, the retail part, and it's very interesting.
Yes.
You can buy there like, you know, $3 things and 3 million.
Right.
You know,
right.
they have all kind of, you know, diamonds and cubic zirconia and crystals, and for handy people like you can really pick things and make it outstanding. And for us, like me, that we do not make it, we can buy ready-made also.
Yes.
Very nice costume jewelry. And it's a nice place to go and, buy little gifts, for family, friends, holidays, things like that. How did you think about this regular shape? Because it just happened that you had this kind of beads and then you put together, or you envision that earlier and then you said, well, I'm going to make this, like that.
Okay, I saw something similar in on the television. Someone was wearing something like that, and I thought I could make something similar, and so I put it together.
So you use all kind of illusion that you have, and you have all kind of idea that you can steal it.
Well, I try not to copyright.
But you, of course, you put some different input to look a little different. I'm sure it's not the same, and it probably not be the same. What they're wearing maybe, different stones or just idea. But that's clever. When you observe around, you can see different things and borrow idea and then do your own thing.
Right.
What is your next project? I know that all artists have different things to do, and they have a planning to do something else. For the fall season, I'm sure you're planning to do something different.
Well, I'm going to start my oil painting again. I do some oil painting, and I decided I would go back to that and work on that.
So you're
for a
going
while.
to leave jewelry
No, I won't leave it.
This is just in between. When you get tired, your eyes getting tired putting together that, and you go to painting. What kind of painting are you painting, like a landscape or portrait, or what do you paint?
I painted well, I don't know what to call it actually, other than I painted an asteroid.
Abstract,
and I painted a long picture of a asteroid, and my granddaughter thinks it's a fish, but it's brown background and gold. And then I put some material on it so that it's like a
three-dimensional. I see. That's very clever.
And
you can do, your own, home decoration, with your painting.
Yeah.
And you'll see, maybe you can have show it one of the gallery. Maybe together with you to complement your, painting. I mean, your jewelry, of course.
Yes.
So do you use acrylics or watercolor?
No, oil.
Oils. Wow, the oil is most difficult media to work with.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Yes, it is, because you have to be very careful how to. Once you make mistake, forget it. You can hardly correct it.
Yeah, I made some smaller pictures of trees and landscapes, but nothing so dramatic as a portrait. Haven't really.
So this is your next project. This is good. All of my guests, and ask them, they always have, for example, one of the ladies said she was doing jewelry for dogs.
Oh.
Yeah. So this is your idea.
Well,
just,
there is something.
Well, I don't know, maybe something different, but she just wanted, to do something, for some ornaments, or, people are buying, whatever it goes, why not?
I just started making one new thing, and that's a decoration for your boots. You can put it on the zipper that goes up the side of your boot, or it can go around the ankle, and it makes the boot pop. Say your winter boots.
Winter boots. I see. And you can put on the purse too.
Yes,
I think that's
you can
a
do that
good
too.
idea.
And so I'm doing things like that also.
Oh, well, see, all the artists have a lot and lots of idea, what to do, but the problem is probably finding time to do everything what you want to do. Because, do you ever sleep? If you have to do all of this thing, there is not enough hours in the day, to finish all your desire, like, what you have to do. Well, the pearls are very popular, I think, in the spring. You have a wedding season coming up, and I'm sure the brides would like to have something with the pearls, and also the bridesmaids. So, what would you recommend? You know, something plain or something with the crystals and pearls?
Pearls are quite often used, but I think lately there are a lot of young women who are going for more exotic looking things, and
You
never
you
know.
mean in color?
Yes, color.
Oh,
they're
this is
wearing.
surprisingly.
They're
Usually they like, you know, just a, you know, like a diamond kind of, and pearls.
They're even wearing gowns, wedding gowns
In
with
different colors.
colors and
Like a
florals.
blushy pink. They always said you can wear it again now. I don't know if this is true. And also with the bridesmaids' dresses, they said, I don't think that ever happened. The bridesmaid dresses can be worn again. I don't know.
No,
But
I
this
don't
is
know either.
But this is the trend, and which is okay. I think, you know, why not? You know, that could be worn again. And even I just saw at the Women's Wear Daily, they said wedding dresses that you can really wear it again. They are not wedding dresses, but they can remove the, you know,
They can restyle it,
right.
Right.
And also, you know, they make it like a long and also short. So you remove kind of, you know, skirt, you know, long one with the train, and you wear it like a short cocktail dress.
Right.
Anything goes these days, which is okay. You know, there is no one size, like said, fits all, or one style that fits all. So anything goes. Whatever you think is, you know, good for you, go for it and do it. It can be a color, it can be, you know, style, different style, you know, anything goes, which is, it's not restricted like it has been, you know, years and years ago. And you know, they said, you know, you don't have to wear white after Labor Day, which is not true anymore. And more other rules are made to be broken.
Right.
Is that right?
That's the fun part.
Absolutely. The rules are made to be broken. I'm just for it. And